Welcome back, all you beautiful adventurers of the Orphan Guild, or all you adventurers wandering around out there who happen to find us here on the channel. I am your host, the D&D Orphan, back today with episode 2 of Princes of the Apocalypse. I am so excited to continue today's adventure and journey forth into the Dessarin Valley to see what beholds and awaits our companions and adventurers. With that, let us hop right in to where we left off. First, starting off with introducing all of our wonderful players who are joining us here today. Starting with the one and only Zealous Zephyr. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Zephyr. I am a Kalistar, and my classes are Warlock, Sorcerer, Multiclass. I don't have a subclass currently, but I plan to get the Undying of the Warlock class. And I worship Vecna, of course. And my background is Smuggler, and it is so nice to see you guys back here.
From there, we have the dominating dragon. Hibiki, please introduce yourself. Hibiki!
Dragon.
Oh, push your talk. My bad. Hibiki here, aka Dragon. I am playing as a fighter, Echo Knight, and going to subclass into a gunslinger. I am a half demon, half dragonborn as well. I plan to do some stuff later on too after my subclass comes into play, and I'm looking forward to all the chaos I might ensue because of my simple class.
Awesome. From there, we have the ingenious Imogen.
What's up, guys? I'm Xenia. I am playing Imogen Firelight, a Fey Baxi. She is an Illrigger with the subclass of Painkiller, and her background is Merchant.
From there, we have the audacious Oros. I know it's A and O, that doesn't actually match, but it kind of sounded like it did.
Even
Hello.
obnoxious.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Obnoxious
Ouch.
Oro. That's still A, isn't it?
No, obnoxious. It's an O.
Maybe, yeah. I'm
No.
dumb as shit.
Oh. Anyways, I'm Letheon. I'm going to be playing Oros, a oh my god, I forgot my class. A ranger. I am also a kitsune with the background Wayfarer, and my subclass is dragon something. I can't
Drake
remember.
Warden.
Drake Warden. Yeah, Drake Warden.
And then last but certainly not least, we have the man who lives in my walls, who you'll recognize from all 4 of my campaigns. The one, the only Killer King.
Hi, I'm King. I play Zavala in this campaign. His background is ruined. He is a bear totem barbarian. Forgot for a second there. It's been a mouthful. Bear totem barbarian with plans of multi-classing in the future, maybe. And he's a fairy.
Awesome possum. And with that, we have met all of the wonderful people of our party. Before we begin today's episode, please, if you haven't already, make sure to tap that notification bell so you're alerted every single time we upload or go live here on the channel. Make sure to smash that sub button, join the Orphan Guild if you haven't already. It helps us more than you could ever imagine. And please hit that like button and leave a comment down below about your favorite part of today's episode. With that, let us officially begin Princes of the Apocalypse, episode 2. Where we left off, the party had each made their way into their own unique rooms. The simulacrum inside each of the beds, attaching to their minds, linking with them, and creating the perfect habitat most suitable for their comfort. Zavala, being surrounded by a fey forest with an endless twilight sky, a statue to the summer goddess Tatiana, laying in a bed of flowers and multicolored grass. Dragon, in a study surrounded by books and dark lighting, laying in a hammock with a dagger down to his side, a small little robot girl sitting in the corner drawing on a notepad. A room tossed in nature, filled with trash and rubble, seeming to never be kept clean, holes in the walls and roofs exposed to nature with only a single candlelight, where Oros begins to stir from his slumber, hopping down from his bed and walking to his mirror. From there we have Imogen, in her room as she begins to stir, not sleeping on the bed, but sleeping from the cloth rafters up in the roof, where she felt more comfortable and hidden. Slowly crawling her way down with her feline agility, she would make her way to the floor, ready herself for the day at hand, and of course, Zephyr rising from to the floor, from her soft bed, looking to the geodes surrounding her, examining the dream catcher, where she could see dreams of the people of the town, all caught in the little strings. Every time touching one, seeing a brief moment of the dream, some good, some bad. A sight she was rather accustomed to, being connected to the dream world as she was. As all of them would begin to stir from their slumber, they would each hear a call from their doors, from the hall of the guild. A soft woman's voice they would all recognize instantly to be Gwendolyn. Adventurers, could you please all awaken? We have much to handle. Mortem has requested your presence. And then she would begin to hear you would all begin to hear footsteps. Pat, 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 walking to the exit door. As all of you exit your bedrooms, just shrink your tokens down to fit the maps more correctly. One of you specifically lingers in your room for just a bit longer, staring to the old man in the corner, who sits silently, watching you, with wise eyes, and a happy gaze and smile. As you look away from him, looking to the mirror, make a d4 roll.
Oh no.
As you look at yourself, Leafeon, describe what happens.
I look into the mirror and see just an old man standing there, staring back at me, completely confused.
When you went to sleep, you were that of a young boy. And awakening now, looking into the mirror, you find your flesh wrinkled, your hair gray rather than white, your eyes narrow and tired, your muscles achy and breaky. You gather your flip-flops, you put on your necklace, and you ready yourself for the day. As Gorosha, correct?
Gosha.
Gosha would coil down to the ground, slithering up your leg and around your neck, before delving back into the necklace and disappearing. As you walk to the exit, the old man looks to you and says, "Have a good day, grandson, and be cautious."
I'm just going to walk out completely silent.
And as you exit, entering the hall, you find the rest of the group. You also, if you want to shrink your tokens, you can click them, and then a little thing comes up, and you can shrink to your actual size. Dragon, you're 9 feet. Zephyr, you're 7 feet, right?
No.
How tall are you?
I don't remember. I'm not 7 feet though.
We'll do 6 feet.
7 feet's crazy.
Kalashtar, because of the Curie souls and the extra power that it gives them, it makes them grow naturally larger. I just didn't know if she wanted to do a larger female character or a smaller one. I don't know if she was doing the giant woman.
Does it do that?
Yeah.
No.
The pretty sure they're medium 6 to 10 feet, right? Kalashtar? Let me check.
Kalashtar. Trying to spell it. Kalashtar 5e.
Yeah, of all sizes exist. So yeah, you can. They're commonly tall and slim, though of all sizes exist. So if you want to be a tall, thin girl, you can be a tall, thin girl. If you want to be shorter, you can be shorter. It's your choice. At the end of the day, I don't. you don't have to stick to the guidelines. I make my dwarf like 3 foot, and dwarves are only supposed to be 4 to 5. So that's your choice. Whatever you want to be, you can be.
Don't forget about the music again, by the way. This time.
I'll be
It's
like
on.
5'6".
It?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it's
It's not
not.
playing anything.
Yeah, it should be. Why is it not? Music, bot. It says, oh, encountered an error. Skipping to the next song. Yeah, it says now playing. I think it's glitched. / playlist. Play D&D. Okay, there. Hopefully that fixes the problem. The bot's still not playing any music.
Mhm.
I think the bot's fucked. Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna have to fucking edit this shit out.
Try getting the bot to leave the call and then re-bring it back in and try again. That should fix it.
While you're fixing that, I'm gonna go grab my food real quick.
You're good. It says it can't join now because it's already in the call.
I think the bot's just glitching then.
Yeah, I guess no music bot today. It's all fucked up. It's because of the fucking storm, I'm sure. Yeah, the bot's not here. Yeah, it still won't let me make it join.
I remember I once had to overtake the music bot in a fucking D&D campaign before now because they were playing Skyrim music during a zombie apocalypse. And it
This
was
is
meant to be
aggravating.
rain sounds, and it was just Skyrim rain music during a zombie apocalypse. It was just so wrong. It did not fit.
That sounds like an interesting time. You're just trying to do a zombie apocalypse, and out of nowhere, you hear the. Oh, good, you're finally awake.
No, it wasn't anything like that, but like you know that iconic like when you're playing Skyrim, the music that would generally
Oh,
play
yeah,
when
no,
you're
I
out
know
and
what you're
about.
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
music bot's all
just
fucked.
it just did not fit at all, and it was just ruining the immersion. I was like, hey, can I like switch the music to something that's better? Like it's still gonna be rain and stuff, but it'll just be more fitting because I can't handle the Skyrim, and they're like, yeah, sure, like go ahead.
Okay, I see some of you have found the set height feature. That was not what I was referring to when I said you can set your height. If you click your token, to the left and right of the token, there's this little arrow with a wall icon. That's how you resize. The thing that you were all messing with, that's if you have a fly speed and you fly up into the air. That's what that's for. So if you want to set your height to track how high up in the air you're flying, that's what that's for.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, otherwise you grab your token, and then when you're resizing it, it'll tell you how big you're making it. So Hibiki,
Yeah.
you're 7 feet. I've got Oros. I've got you at 6 feet. Zephyr, you're at
I'm at 5 already.
Zephyr,
Don't touch
you're
mine.
at 6 feet. What do you want? You said you want to be at like 5.6, so between like 5 and 6. Okay, so like right there, yeah. Oh, she's not even here, so it doesn't even matter. All right, there. And then Zavala, of course, you can't even move your token, so I got you.
Sorry, I was using the bathroom. I need to be at 5 foot. I just haven't fixed it yet.
All right.
5 foot as the old man. I was the old man too. Like even as that form, you're 5 foot. And we didn't question it at all.
Well, in his other form, he's
Oh, so
he's only what 4 feet in his other
as a
form.
kid, yeah, as a kid, I'm 4'3".
Yeah.
So it's just harder to see whenever they're like super duper tiny. But yeah, I'm only 5 foot in this form. This is the second shortest form I have.
All right. Well, this is a fun
What was
section
I
of the video. I'm
doing?
gonna have to edit out.
Let's have a look. Like any of those, let's try this.
I imagine this going like, so guys, which sorority do you want to join?
No one questions the fact that the child they were just with is now like twice,
Oh
almost
no,
three times
we're
everyone's
gonna
age.
role play
Then.
that. No,
Oh, we'll definitely question that.
we're gonna role play that. Yeah, it's just we're waiting for Xenia, for not Xenia, for our Sage to get back.
Sage
She
is right
back.
there,
Oh wait, Sage is
I'm
back.
looking at it.
Who are we?
Yeah.
Are we waiting for anyone then?
literally taking a bite of a hamburger right
Xenia,
now.
are you here? Are we waiting for Xenia?
No, I'm here. I'm just not having Cam on today because I feel like shit.
Okay, cool. All right,
Real.
all right, we're good to continue then.
Hi.
All right, as you all make your way, or actually, hold on. As you all make your way into the hall, venturing from your personal rooms, you all lock eyes with each other once again. The faces you had all first seen for the first time yesterday. While 4 or 5 of you look exactly the same, there, of course, is an outlier. Venturing from the room where you all saw a little boy enter is now an old man, slightly taller, but not by much, wearing almost the exact same color scheme with about the same hair color but more gray. As you all see him, Imogen, you're the first one to see him as you both stay adjacent to each other in your rooms. How do you react to this?
Oh, I pin his ass up against a wall, holding a blade to his neck.
Kinky.
Girl,
Do you allow this to happen?
yeah.
Awesome. So, I've got you pinned up against the wall. Who the fuck are you? And where the fuck is Oris? Where the fuck is the kid? What kind of pedophilic shit is going on here?
I'm just gonna stare at her and just slightly push down the glasses.
Okay.
You're staring at him, alright.
One moment. Sorry, I had candy in my mouth. I'm gonna have to we're gonna run that back. You're gonna have to cut that section out. You can hint to that word. Please avoid saying that word on recording. On stream is one thing. My stream won't get taken down, but I don't want to have to bleep the word out of the recording.
Wait, does fucking YouTube really play up over that?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Very bad. No,
Man.
I damn near choked on my
Crazy.
candy when I heard you say it. I was so shocked. Okay, run it back. Sorry about that. Hate to take a roleplay
Yep.
moment out of the shit, but you pin him against the wall. Who the fuck are you? Continue from there.
Who the fuck are you and where is Oris? Where the fuck is the kid? What did you do to them?
I'm just gonna slowly push the glasses down and just stare at them. What?
What's with all the yelling? So early in the morning. Whoa.
As you walk over, Dragon.
What is going on?
Mm-mm.
Oris, this old guy left Oris's room. I don't know where that kid is, but this guy just left his room. I don't know if he
as I hear
stole
that,
shit. I don't know if he hurt him.
I
I'm
feel
the
like,
my
kid.
sword out as well and just pointed at him.
excuse me, good people. I feel like you might be misjudging the situation. That is us.
I don't know if we're misjudging it or not. All I know is he left Oris's room and Oris is nowhere to be seen. For all we
Right.
know, he could have hurt him.
And then
Or
Imogen, as
could
you're
have
as you're speaking, you
stole
see
something from him.
slowly coming out from his back a tail, and you see furling from his hair ears, the same ears and tail that Oros had revealed to you all right before venturing off to bed. As the tail is now much grayer and the ears the same, and it twitches slower with much less energy as Zavala is flying above your heads, kind of like circling around, like, yeah, that is Oros, because he noticed, of course, the ears instantly before they even unfurled from the hair. As you see this, I see your character backing up. You begin to back up. What do you do?
I kind of jump back, kind of like Lee gasp kind of moment, you know?
Would you look at that? It
Like
is the
that.
kid.
And I just go, what kind of witchcraft is this? Oris, is that you?
He
Um,
literally, yes.
It's your sweet Bippy, it is.
I wouldn't say it's witchcraft. It might be something that has to do with him or him being a kitsune. I'm not quite sure though. This is kind of strange, even to me.
Why are
Well,
you so
Shifter. He probably
old?
just has to sort some stuff out. He's a shifter. He needs to sort it out. Kind of like I shift. No one batted an eye when I turned into a Goliath.
That's not the
Well,
damning thing here. Why an old dude?
well,
Who
you
knows?
also didn't change your appearance physically or age. You just turned bigger. He's
He has
not a
facial hair.
child anymore.
As Oros slowly begins with walking slowly to the room. Is
Can I
I'm
like
just gonna kind of like
can I like
stare back
grab him
at them
and
and
like
just
pull
open
him
my
back?
door slowly.
it's the door.
Can I pull him back to the group? Like, no, old man, what's
As
going on?
before you even get a chance to, as you see him slowly hobbling his way over, you're all very confused as he goes to try to open the door. Oros, you grab the handle, and you feel it's tight, it's locked, as you hear a hum of magic in your mind. You must pay your fee in you must pay your fee in the form of your work. If you wish to continue to use the room, you must abide your contract.
I just want to show them what's in the room, damn it.
It's like an old man technology moment. Goddamn kids and their
How
stupid.
does this goddamn iPad work?
As you try your damnedest, but it just keeps telling you error, error, cannot open, error, error.
He's just gonna
Okay, well,
slowly give up and just like grumble to himself. I'm gonna go get some porridge.
Take a funny die, Leafeon, add it to your fucking your
Yeah.
stack, bro. That was good.
I
As
have
you
2
as
funny
you
dice
all
now.
you all see him, I mean, not really with much force, of course, because he's old as shit, trying to open the door, but he fails after a few moments of just dead silence, and him kind of grumbling to himself, and then he quickly makes his way. I'm just gonna go get some porridge, as he kind of quickly brushes past some of you. As you see him exiting towards the hall, what do the rest of you do while this is happening?
Huh. That's a interesting way to start my day off.
Zavala just flies to the door to exit the hall.
Well, aren't
I want,
we all just a pair?
I want my goddamn oatmeal.
Did you just wake up and choose incontinence and weak limbs today? Like, why are you
Whoa, whoa,
old?
whoa, 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 old man! Where do you think you're going? And wait a second, I don't recognize you. Who the fuck? Wait, I did. Oh, he checks. He pulls out a notepad, and he starts like flipping through. Child, strange, scaly freak,
Huh?
good-looking woman, cat,
Hmm.
little one. No,
Hey!
I don't have old man on the list. Excuse me. And he looks to you,
Hey.
Hibiki. What's the fucking going on?
Long story short, this kid is older than I am now.
Wait, kid, you mean the small one?
This is
That-
the kid. Yes.
Huh?
Holy
What'd you say?
shit! At this rate, old man, I'm not gonna be able to contract you for much longer. Jesus, I'm
Huh?
looking for young workers. Well, you've already signed the contract, I guess. Shit.
I
What?
didn't sign a contract.
Right, the moment you all bonded with your simulacrums, you agreed to your contract and have officially joined the Misters Guild. There is no such thing as a free night stay. Now, if you'd all like to join me, please, I have some fine guests here who would like to speak to you all. As he begins to walk, not but like 5 feet back, turning sideways, swinging his arm out to the people standing to the statue. As he looks back to you and he says, "These fine folk happened to notice your arrival yesterday, and, well, they would like to speak to you all. And I think you should listen to what they have to say."
Okay, sounds good. Zavala just floats over to which one I'll let you pick.
Okay. I'll assume you fly over to the person who you know, the person who you spoke to last.
Sure, the person who he had to put his hands on
Yeah.
for training.
Where's that sweet guy that serves the fish?
I'll get you some porridge and fish, old man. If you could please talk to these people, I'll be right back. He gives you wide eyes. Sorry, let me repeat. Talk to people. I get fish for you.
You ain't gonna yell at me. I heard you the first time.
Son of a bitch. He begins to make his way to the kitchen as all the rest of you begin to approach your respective of individual. As you all choose an individual to approach, Hibiki, who are you approaching? That one? Okay. Thank you very much. All right. As you all approach your respective individuals, they look to you. Oda, looking to you, Zavala, he says, what am I doing again? Right. Ha ha ha. Sorry, I'm hungover and I apparently got knocked out last night. I don't know what happened. I'm rather confused, but let me introduce you to myself, little fella. I am Oda. Nice to meet you. As he gestures out his hand to you, Zavala.
Zavala just looks at his head, looks at him, and he says, "Yeah, I'm the one that knocked you out. We had a bit of a sparring match, but you were too drunk to not follow in your own vomit. So it's good to see you've cleaned up." And he doesn't
Oh,
take it. And he just looks at him disappointed, almost like he expected more from him.
oh! He kind of like brushes his brow, squinting his eyes at you a bit as he kind of realizes, all right, we indeed did have a fight and yeah, a bit of a sparring match. You're right. I remember now. Ha ha ha. You must forgive my drunken demeanor. I fight in a very unorthodox manner, and I may have gotten a little too drunk last night. Please allow me to offer you an apology and something more. As you can see behind me, as there's a flagpole stuck into the ground behind him with a flag attached to it, each flag represented by the banners underneath them. He gestures to it, and at the top of it, it reads in common, the Order of the Gauntlet. I am a recruiter of the Order of the Gauntlet. We give judgment from on high. We do not negotiate with evil, we end it. We are the Order of the Gauntlet, warriors of faith, enforcers of justice, and the shields to the weak. Every paladin, monk, and cleric within our ranks stands for law, for light, and righteousness. Though, of course, others also are in our ranks. The world is dark, but we are the answer. An iron hand and unyielding will. If you believe justice should be swift, that the wicked should answer for every cruelty, and that honor is not just a word, but the way of life, then raise your blade and step forward, because the order awaits you, brother. And as you stew on his words to you, we move to Hibiki, approaching an elegant sea elf man standing in front, of a flagpole with a banner upon it of a green deer with the words in common, the Emerald Enclave, written above it. As he looks to you, he says, "Ah, the Dragonkin. It would make sense you approach me before any of the others. What is your name, young Dragonborn?"
The name is Hibiki. You were the first to catch my eyes, so I had to see what you were all about.
"Ah, that makes sense, for your kind are one with nature the way we, in the Emerald Enclave, wish to be as well. We are nature's true voice. The forest speaks, the wind mourns, and the rivers rage, but too few listen. We are the Emerald Enclave, guardians of nature's balance, wardens of the wild, and slayers of corruption. Mostly druid, barbarians, and rangers dwell among us, not for glory, but because the earth needs us. We are not simply protectors, we are part of the world's rhythm. If you hear the call of the untamed, if you understand the harmony must be fought for, not just found, then follow the path deeper. We will meet you where the branches whisper and the stars guide." As his words fall on your ears, and you begin to dwell on his words, we move on to the next two, Zephyr and Oros, both approaching a undead elven woman. She looks to you, Zephyr, first before the old man, and says, "Ah, if it isn't the one I sparred with. I am happy to see you approach, pretty one. Please to make your acquaintance again," looking over to Oros. "And who might you be?"
Just some old fart looking to see what's going on here.
Ha ha ha. I too am old. So worry not. Looking to you, Zephyr. Would you like to hear what I have to offer?
Did it unmute? Yes, it unmuted. Um, of course. After that match yesterday, I'll listen to anything you have to say.
Giving a slight chuckle. We are the Lord's Alliance, and we are strength in order. Order breeds peace. Trade breeds power. Power managed wisely ensures prosperity. That is the foundation of the Lord's Alliance. We unite strongholds and city-states, protect our borders and our interests, and crush threats that would disrupt what we've built. Our agents are disciplined, capable, and above all loyal to civilization's future. Fighters and sorcerers, diplomats and tacticians, we welcome those who understand that cooperation, not chaos, will preserve the realm. If you seek purpose through structure and strength, through unity, then there is a place for you and you at our table. As the words fall to your ears and you begin to think on what she's had to say, we venture to the last of the party, walking up to the woman she had met before as Aim looks to you and says, good to see you again. Surprised. I thought you'd leave by now. Imogen?
Oh, sorry. I was just grabbing something. What was that?
Aim looks to you and she says, I'm surprised to see you again. I figured you'd be long gone by now. Stuck around, huh?
What can I say? My curiosity was piqued. So, what are you representing then?
What I think you'll enjoy. I'm a member of the Zetarim. We are prophet in shadows. We don't ask questions you don't want to answer. The Zetarim is a network. Some call us the Black Network. We call ourselves Opportunity. There's no dream we cannot buy, no wall we can't climb, and no silence we cannot fill. We operate behind the curtain, securing power through influence, coin, and control. Rogues, warlocks, and clever minds of all kinds find success within our ranks. If you want results without moral lectures, if you understand that power moves in whispers and contracts, then come talk. If you're clever enough, we already know your name. As her words fall to your ears, one final man comes hobbling out from the halls. Ah! My friends! Good to see you all again. What's going on here? You're all talking to... Oh, sorry.
God.
Sorry to interrupt. I'll talk to someone too if you're all... And he goes walking up to the man with a guitar. Ah! Fellow guitar buddies to see. I'm happy to see. As the man looks to him. Ha ha ha! Indeed! Fellow guitar buddies! Ha ha ha!
Oh,
I
brother.
am a member of the Harpers, and we are Whispers and Ballads. You won't see our names etched into statues, nor hear songs praising our deeds. Yet without us tyranny would reign unchecked. We are the Harpers, watchers in shadow, defenders of equality, and the guardians of truth. We do not march in ranks or shout our purpose in the streets. No, we move quietly, speak carefully, and strike precisely. Ha ha ha! And when and where it matters. Wizards and bards among us wield magic and music alike, not to dazzle, but to reveal lies and protect the innocent. If you value discretion over glory and justice over applause, then perhaps the Harper cloak fits your shoulders. As the dwarven man thinks on his offer. As all of you have heard what each faction is about, and all of you had overheard each of the people giving their speeches, you all now know what the different factions claim to be about. As the faction representatives each look to you, you must now all make a choice. You may ask more questions. You may venture around the guild to see if anyone else has more information. They all will wait patiently for you here. It is now a time to make a large choice, one that will affect the campaign entirely for each and every one of you. So please, be wise, be thorough, and what would you all like to do?
Hey
So
group, can we all have just talk about this, all of us together? I have a few words I need to share.
Okay.
If you give me a oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, do we all have to be in the same faction, or can we be in any faction?
No, you all can join separate factions. You do not have to join the same
Okay.
faction. Yes, this is...
Okay,
Will it
cool.
affect us though?
There is 5
go
for a
down
reason.
here.
There is 5 for a reason.
Yeah.
All right, as you all venture down to the room to talk to each other, Brood included.
Actually,
Oh,
There's a lady.
Zavala?
is the are the barmaids still about? The ones that were like bustling the tables and stuff when we initially came in?
Yeah, they're all doing their thing. Gwendolyn can be seen at one table cleaning. The other four are at their station. Every now and then one of them leaves to go do a job. They come back, they chill.
Who appears to be the oldest?
The oldest would be the woman holding a platter of drinks that she seems to be a drink server.
Zavala will float over to her.
All right. As the rest of you all venture to a room together to speak, you see Zavala floating off to speak to one of the barmaidens.
He would tell them, "One moment, everyone. I have to ask a question to somebody."
All right. We'll start with that to get that out of the way so he can join back up with the rest of you. So, Zavala, you fly over to speak to the older barmaiden. She jumps at first when she sees you approaching her. She was shocked. Your little frame coming out of nowhere spooked her, but she quickly calms and she, you frightened me. Oh, what can I do for you, fine fellow?
I am sorry, young lady. I have a question.
Oh, hopefully I have an answer. Oh, ask away.
How often are these recruiters here?
Oh, the faction members? Well, seeing as each
Yeah.
of the factions are located pretty close around, they recruit here pretty often. I'd say once a month, if not once, twice a month. She looks to you.
Sorry, it's a plane. One moment.
No, oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So Zavala's just gonna say, and how often do they actually succeed in recruiting? For to put all the cards on the table, I've been in this town for about a year, and I'm just curious.
Oh, well, some of them have more luck than others. There's one faction that's despised more than the rest because their morals are. Oh, I guess two that are more despised than the rest because their morals are influenced by coin. And that would be
Mm,
the Zetariums. They are rogues and they are more than happy to kill for cash. And the
mm,
Lord's Alliance. They speak of peace, but they only care of the power they hold. While some of their ranks do care to keep peace and civility, most of them are just mercenaries hungry for money and hoping to gain the favor of a king or lord.
mm. Thank you. I may be back.
Of course. Happy to help. As you begin to fly, joining the rest of the group. When he comes to fly in, it's probably been only about a minute. So the rest of you have already begun talking. So let's go ahead and start that roleplay before he actually flies in to join. So, as you all venture to this room, you see Gwendolyn leave to give you some privacy. You all look to each other. Hibiki, you called this meeting. Let's start with you. What do you say?
So first and foremost, we all have to take into account on what and why we'd all be recruited to these certain groups, and take into account that we have to do what's best for ourselves as well, along as with each other if need be. I've listened to most what all the groups were talking about, and quite frankly, most of them seem self-righteous in a way of they just want us to join them for numbers.
Aren't we all self-righteous in our own ways, though?
Yeah, but also comes with a cost. Having reason behind motives is always a good thing. Depends on the motives, though.
Aye, you do speak true, young lad, but I don't know, the one with the guitar, you seem pretty convincing if you ask me.
I'm not doubting either their ideals of what they want to push onto everybody, but just remember what I say here.
You do speak true. We must see what they have to offer us in return for our allegiance. An important question
Of
to
course.
ask. looking to Zephyr and Imogen as you two have been quiet for some time. Ladies, please give some input. What are you you females think?
So I'm just trying to think of the best way to word this. What was her name again? Ames.
Aim, correct.
Ames.
AYM,
Aim.
aim. Like aiming a gun, but with a
Aim.
Y instead of an
Yeah.
I.
I did briefly speak to that AIM person yesterday. And I don't know what it is, but for some reason, I feel like I can trust them. So I have no quarrels with joining their group.
I can accept that. But is everybody here willing to be separated into 5 different groups?
Well,
Because
I
that's
don't know
spreading
any of you.
everything thin.
do remember Mortem
You do
did
your own thing.
Yeah, do remember Mortem did tell us at the end of the day we are still contracts of the Misters Guild. These factions are more for independent gain rather than for group work. They shouldn't be separating us up too much. I believe the idea is that when we handle our quests for the Misters Guild, some of us will have side objectives that we'll have to handle for our independent factions.
I can see that.
And at the end of the day, we've all just met each other only 1 moon ago. I don't know any of you. I don't trust any of you. I don't care if you join the same faction as I or join another.
And as you say this, Zavala comes flying into the room. You hear Imogen speaking. Zavala, what do you say?
Yes, that is actually quite. Yeah, you're right about that. But you should all know that the Zentium is sort of the devil you know in the aspect of they are indeed ruled by coin. The one we should be worried about, and I'm sorry, young Sophia, uh, the Lord's Alliance is kind of bullshit.
Zephyr, what do you say?
How so?
They're ruled by coin and power, so that bill she gave was pretty shit. Quite literally, pretty shit.
Isn't everything in this world ruled by coin and power? The richest man gets the most power, and the man with the most power gets the most coin.
If you
Without
believe
either, you're nothing but dirt under somebody's shoe.
Oh, you're
Oh
speaking to
man.
someone with the merchant background, brother.
Listen, this is how
ch-
my character was
I
raised.
chose that person to go to that group for a fucking reason. I
That's
made it
true,
even
that's true.
easier to swindle Zephyr into that one.
That's true.
The thing is, she
So
hasn't got a merchant background. She's got a smuggler background, which is
Smuggler,
even worse.
yeah, which is
Yeah,
it's
I'm
same.
the merchant.
Yeah,
the
you have the right, you have the
background,
merchant
yeah,
background, so.
yeah. I think they should be switched, but okay. But I'm just gonna look at her and be like, "You're a fool if you think wealth and power estimates one's wealth in this world. The most powerful
Oh.
people can look like hobos. Hell, look at the kid. He looks like an old man right now.
Dude,
What a point.
that's fucking spot on. Dude,
I'm scared.
that was fucking spot on. Take a fucking heroic inspiration. I'm giving you that.
I've had it since last game.
Oh, you haven't used it yet? Never mind. You can't have
No.
multiple of those, sadly. As you laugh, your fucking laugh fills the fucking building as everything kind of falls silent for a second. Kind of people look glancing over at the entranceway. They can't really see you all, but after a few seconds, the noise returns as everyone continues to talk.
He does have a point, Zephyr. Money doesn't control anything, especially if you can just kill the man with the most money.
Exactly.
Well, that is true. But at the same time, if he's not also strong, then you're right. But if you have strength and power and money, then everybody else is nothing but a bug under your shoe. I really could care less either way, coming from my own life, living under somebody else's shoe. I don't particularly like it myself, so I'm not exactly opposed. And like I said, and like Imogen said, I don't know any of you. I have no ties to you. I am here to kill the person whose shoe I was squashed under. I am here to get what's mine. So I really could care less about what either of you think of me and what either of you think of my thoughts on this matter. I will join whatever faction I like with no ties to any of you.
Then do so.
Well, perhaps you've misunderstood me. I could give a donkey's ass which faction any of you join. But if you get in my way, I'll kill you because that will be what needs to be done. What I was doing was giving you information that you may or may not have been aware of. I will serve the greater good, and I will put down any wickedness I see.
Funny how you think a small thing like you could kill any of us.
Can I walk or fly over to her and pick her up?
Imogen, if attempted, what would you like to do to respond?
Oh, I've got feline agility. I can move real fast. What I would love to happen is for me to move out the way so fast they end up punching the wall or like hitting the
Well,
wall.
I'm gonna
No, I'm not
like
hitting the
Said-
wall.
we're talking like so you want to try to avoid it, right? So okay, what we're gonna do is
Yeah.
strength strength or acrobatics versus dex or no strength or athletics versus acrobatics or dexterity. So Imogen, I want you to roll either dexterity or acrobatics, your choice. Zavala, you will roll strength or athletics, and whoever has the higher roll, their outcome is what happens.
Okay, give me a
Okay.
moment. Okay.
Annoyingly, I don't understand why it's not a thing, but annoyingly, tabaxis don't come with like an acrobatics
They don't. That's
like proficiency, which I feel like they should, but catnal, but
Yeah.
uh,
I
yeah.
think you might get it later on in your levels.
maybe. I'm hoping so because
I'm
I'm
pretty
just
sure.
looking at going. It doesn't make sense for my character to not be good in
Yeah.
anything like that.
You will for
Um,
sure.
Okay.
I know later when you multi-class into rogue with your illager, that's when you'll definitively get it for sure if you haven't already got it from your feline agility. All right. So Imogen's roll.
Fuck my fucking life.
You
These
want,
dice
would
hate
you like
me,
to
man.
would you like to add a funny die onto that, or if you have heroic inspiration, you could use it.
I think I'm the only one with funny dice.
Wait, I
No,
don't
someone
have
else has
heroic,
one.
do I?
I have one.
Do you have heroic inspiration? You might have that.
No, you didn't give me any, even though I feel like I deserved it. I have golden dice, that's it.
You have golden dice. Let me see. Right, because yeah, I remember why you didn't get heroic inspiration. I gave it to everyone who showed up 10 minutes early.
Oh, fuck you, hell.
That's why
Shit, that wasn't me.
Oh, dude, that was a 1 after. Wow. So even with
No, get this right. I rolled a 3 plus 2. No, it was a 4 plus 2, I think, and then I got a 6, right? So I
Yeah.
picked it up and realized I could pick it up and roll it and roll 2 1s in a row.
oh
in a row.
my,
Oh,
This is
all
what
right.
I mean. This is what I mean. My
Well,
dice luck is just bad
you
as a
got-
person, no matter what I use.
Hey, well, you got 2 of them out of the way.
I rolled
That's
a
what
d20 today, an actual d20 today. I rolled a fucking 2. I kid you not.
Well,
Oh no.
as you say this, Imogen, you say, "What is a tiny thing like you gonna even do to anyone like us?" Within a second, he zips over to you. Doesn't grab you by the body, but rather by your tunic. And within a millisecond, he lifts you about 3-4 feet off the ground with no effort. It happens in an instant, as if he was picking up a fly or a piece of paper. And not holding you there longer than but a second, maybe two at most. He quickly drops you
Can I
back
bite
down.
him?
You snap your head at him. Once again, now reversed. I want you, Xenia, to make a strength or athletics, and Zavala, you make an acrobatics or dexterity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, is this an attack?
Not an actual attack, but it's not gonna do damage. But she's nipping at you. She's not gonna actually deal
Oh.
damage, so it's not a real
Did you
attack.
say strength or athletics for that?
Strength or
Strength or
athletics for
athletics,
you,
yes.
yeah, and acrobatics or dexterity for him, because you're doing a
This is
physical
gonna
like
be
art. Well, he's
so
trying to
bad.
jump away.
Damn.
Dirty 20 from
Dirty 20.
Zavala. Jesus.
This is
All
gonna
right.
be so bad.
Of course, when I don't need good shit.
11. So you quickly turn your head, and you aggravated, annoyed by your sudden lifting off the ground. Though you're of course also used to it since you used to have wings yourself. And you quickly turn your head, trying to nip at his fingers as he grabs onto your hood. And he quickly reacts, swiftly flying back down, dropping you and zooming back, as he gives a show of strength that he can indeed lift you with no problem whatsoever.
He just
Okay.
crosses his arms and says, "Books and covers, young lady. Books and covers."
I could destroy you if I really wanted to. But we've got to work together as a team.
All of a sudden,
If
we're
you
a
come
team.
at me again, I won't take it as easy next time.
Zavala's
It's
just looked at him. Would you like to step into a training room? We can settle this there.
It's
I'd
quite
rather not waste my
interesting.
energy on a little thing like you.
Oh,
Zavala closed his eyes. He's like, "Okay, all right."
oh, that was close to vicious mockery damage right there. That was good. That was good, Imogen. Hey, it hit. Hey, while you roll your eyes, follow, it hit good. You felt that one a little bit. As
I mean,
Brood kind of cowering in the corner behind Hibiki, quickly just says, "These women are scary." As he looks over to Zavala, "Little man, I don't know. We should mess with these ones. These ones are frightening. They're feisty."
Zavala just cracked his neck and he's like, "I met tougher women in the mine. These women mean nothing."
The mine? What the fuck are you, a dwarf? Like, I haven't even been in the mine. You know what? I'm gonna go join the bards group. You guys do what you want. I'll be seeing you when it's time to talk to Mortem. He said after we decide what we want to do to talk to him, so I'll see y'all there. As he quickly begins
Yeah,
to...
I have what I'm picking already. I'll leave you guys to your guys' quarrels and stuff. Just don't talk to me if something happens to you guys.
Are you three done fighting yet? You see him like
No
laying
one's
down
Have
on
you,
the
fighting.
are
floor.
you done being old yet? I can hear your joints creaking from over here.
Oh, first of all, little kitty, calm yourself before you get sprayed by water. Secondly,
Oh!
I
Bro!
recommend we stop our infighting. We still are a team, no matter how much you hate to admit it.
We may be a team, but that doesn't mean I trust or like any of you. I've
So
barely
you
spent
trust
5
someone you met
minutes.
Then you aren't
yesterday?
a part of the team. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's the main focus of a team. Is
No, the
trust.
main focus of a team is to work together to kill whatever we need to kill. It doesn't mean I have to like you or trust you. The second things go south, you guys are basically my shields.
Well then, what's to
Ah,
prevent us from throwing you under the bus if something happens? You say
You
that
can
you don't have to trust or like us a part of the team, but in reality, that's what makes a team a team. Without trust or liking people, we will soon fall short of our demise. he slowly just starts to waddle away,
Imogen,
just laughing to himself.
For the briefest of moments, Imogen, you fade to your mind. You have a memory pulled deep from your subconscious. Times in the Feywild. Times with your father. His wisdom that he would speak to you. It's almost a spit in your face. As if the man who you loved so much being gone was being dragged back. His words pulled back to your mind. What do you do?
I'm gonna go to the training room and punch it.
All right. As everyone ventures off to do what they do, Zephyr approaches the Lord's Alliance. Brood approaches the Harpers. Zavala, I assume you approach the Order of the Gauntlet?
He does.
He
But
does?
as he does, yes, as he does though, he's trembling. He's trembling, like visibly.
Oros, where do you go?
He's just gonna kind of stare at all of them, just like, "What do you stand for again? I think I took a nap earlier."
All right, I'll give a brief recap. The Harpers, they are the Whispers of Balance. They bring balance with magic and wisdom without being known. They're a secret faction that operates under the guise of being entertainers, while in reality helping people and trying to bring peace. Next, we have the Order of the Gauntlet. They are the essential paladin, monk, cleric type. They believe evil is evil. It must be extinguished. If there is something evil, it could not be good. There is no good to evil. There is only evil. Next, we have the Emerald Enclave. They believe in nature's true voice. Essentially, be one with nature, do as nature would, protect nature, fight for nature, yada, yada, yada. Next, you've got the Lord's Alliance. They are strength in order. They at least have told Zephyr that they are about keeping peace, bringing civilization to the world via the power of trade and money. And lastly, there is the Zetarim, which are the blooded. They are the assassins. They work in shadows. They kill for money. They don't care about morality. They want results and cash.
The second one, the evil is evil one. Which
Or-
one was that one again? The
Order of the Gauntlet. That is what Zavala is joining.
he's gonna kind of like think to himself for a moment, like kind of caressing his beard as you see like flames coming off of it too. He doesn't realize he's burning his beard, and then he just waddles his way over to the gauntlet.
I would like to say, in this moment, while you are thinking, you do remember your grandfather's words before you will reach the man of the Order of the Gauntlet. You remember your grandfather's words. He told you before he died that people do not know the evil in their heart. That just because someone does a bad thing does not mean they are a bad person. Especially in your current state of wisdom, remembering the words that the Order of the Gauntlet gave in their speech, though you claim to not remember. Of course, that's just needing a recap.
Yeah,
You remember them saying, "The world is dark. We are the answer. That there is only one answer to evil, and that is to end it." And while stewing on that, you don't know if your grandfather would agree with that. He always saw the good and the bad.
he's gonna kind of like sit there for a moment. Yeah, these weird tree huggers don't seem too bad now, do they?
As he looks to you and he says, "I am a sea elf. I hug
Yeah,
underwater
yeah, I know
trees.
what you are, you fish folk.
You are feisty, old man. I would love
Yeah.
to have you join.
Indeed.
Would you like to answer nature's call?"
Eh, if I kill someone, will you be mad?
Not unless they are a fellow follower of nature and only wish to protect the world. As long as it's the wicked who wish to hurt the beautiful Mother Earth, then
Eh,
bring swift justice to them.
I'll join you for now.
All right. As Oros, you make your decision. As he reaches out his hand, you take it. And on your door, an emblem slowly begins to form. The crest of the Emerald Enclave. As you have officially joined a faction. He looks to you and says, I have a gift to give you. Please give me just a moment. Ergo, let me get to everybody else, and then I will give you all your respective rewards for joining your specific faction. Moving
Blood
on,
porridge.
moving on to Zavala. As you approach Oda, what do?
He sort of looks at Oda and he asks him outright, so if evil is evil, there's no such thing as redemption?
What do you mean in redemption?
If someone, say, has to kill someone in order to escape, but that person is a respected member of society, and it was a I had no other options situation, would you send me to hunt them down?
There is always another option. Even if it means your own life must end, you must take morality before anything else. Yes, if such a man was to exist, and had killed an innocent person to save their own skin, they would be hunted and face trial for their actions. And if their peers
Now,
would deem them guilty, then they would face the punishment of the crime.
he sort of looks to the sky like he's looking past the roof, past the sky itself, and he's just like, all right, looks like I'm on your side, Mom. And he'll shake Oda's hand.
And as you shake Oda's hand, appearing on your door is the guild symbol that you have chosen, as you have joined your respective guild. He looks to you and he says, ah, good boy. Good fellow. I mean, not good boy. That came out so weird. Good fellow. I am happy to have you join. Now, there is something I'm to give new members. Let me just gather it. As we move on to Brood. Ha ha! I, my friend with a guitar, I've decided to join the Harpers. It seems to be quite the group. Ha ha! I'm glad to have you, fine friend. All right, well, just a shake of the hand, and it is done. As they shake hands, and we don't have to do a thing for him because he doesn't have a bedroom. As we move on to Zephyr, as the elegant undead woman looks to you and says, you have returned. That pleases me. Do you wish to join?
Yes, I think I will.
Splendid. I'm so happy to welcome you to the Lord's Alliance. She outstretches her hand to you, and you take it. And as you do, on your door, a symbol begins to form. As you have officially joined your guild. From there, we move to Hibiki, staring, looking to all the guilds. All the factions, I mean. Hibiki, what do?
I would like to get a little something off my chest. I've been thinking about it.
Okay.
And it's towards you, Aim.
Huh? Oh, me? What do you need? I'm sorry. I didn't realize you had any qualms with me. What's the problem?
No, it's not qualms. It's just I would like to get something straight. if I decide to join your little group.
Oh. And what would that be?
First and foremost, I could care less about how you guys run things or do anything. You guys do it for greed, so be it. But I will not allow you guys to push on any of your types of greediness or selfishness onto me, if that's
Well,
what you guys like to do.
if you wish to join our faction, you will have to take contracts. That will mean killing people, and it could be people who you don't wish to kill. If that's not something
Killing
you
comes
can
easy.
do, then there should be no problems. At the end of the day, as long as you are fine with ending someone's life and taking gold for it, then we are happy to have you.
Sister, what do you think as I take my sword out and draw it?
I don't know. I think that's a bad lady. I really like the guy with the guitar or the pretty man with blue skin. The big guy scares me, and the one with the pale skin, she speaks lies. You feel like a cold hollowness to those last words.
As I thought. Well, for one, I'm not going to join the quote unquote tree huggers. I don't I don't care much for nature myself, and I don't seek wisdom to better myself at all.
I don't know if that's what the Harpers were about. I think they're more about just doing good because good is good to do. And you know me, brother. I like to do good. And you probably should do good too. Because otherwise, that would make me sad if you didn't do good.
And she played the sad card. Well, I have no choice.
So wait,
I'm not talking to you, but I'm in my decision.
okay, who do you decide? You're joining the Harpers?
You should
I
join
do.
me, brother.
Yes! Awesome! Someone actually joined the Harpers. I was so sad. I was gonna be bummed if only the DM NPC was in the Harpers. I was gonna be so bummed. I'm glad I could play the sister card there. That helped. Thank God.
That's so fucked up.
Hey, let's be real here. That's totally what she would do. That's
This is what she would do.
100%
I
accurate.
just expect you to do it. I just expect you to do it. Like, fuck, he did it.
Of course I do
You
it.
set up for it too. That's why I set you up for it.
Brood kind of like shambles out of the way. Ah, you're joining too? That's wasn't expecting that from you. As you hear your sister go, yeah, he's a good big brother. He wants to do good just like me. And he like looks to your sword and he's like, ah, it's adorable. A talking child sword. One day it'll grow up into a big broadsword, I wonder. Anyway, glad to have you, buddy. As the man offers, not Brood, but the actual man of the guild offers his hand out to you to shake.
What should I do? Slowly,
Slowly and hesitantly,
hesitantly.
with upset breaths, because you damn well know you don't want to do this of your own free will, but you decide to sign with the Harper Guild as he shakes your hand and your guild is signed. As on your door, the faction symbol appears. And last, but certainly not least, in a training room by herself, we find Imogen. I actually don't even see... There she is on the map. She was so dark I couldn't even see her in the corner there. We find Imogen, currently slashing and stabbing away at a training dummy. Very, very angry. What are you doing, Imogen?
Well, Imogen is initially was to punch it, and she did punch some shit, and now she's in the corner munching on comfort food that she got from the kitchen.
As you munch on your comfort food, appearing from the shadows, stepping from nowhere and everywhere all at once, you see Aim. She looks to you, and she has a smile on her face. What are you doing here? You know this isn't where you belong.
Imogen is going to jump up and hide any remnants of eating. I wasn't aware that there was rules to who can be in the training room and who can't.
That's not what I meant, and you know it, sister. You're sitting here in a corner, upset because of what some idiot had to say. I overheard the conversation. I know what was said. And let's be real here. You and I are just alike. You have no problems ending someone's life to better your own, nor should you, sister. After all, we do what we have to make our own lives better.
Well, you're half right. I'm not at all upset by that idiot at all. I couldn't care less about what he thinks. My mind, however, sometimes likes to play on my own emotions. We all have our stories,
We do, but...
and they do haunt us.
But what if that didn't have to be the case? There's something that most people don't get to know who join the Zetarum, and something only for exclusive members who have reached a higher rank, such as myself. What if I could say that pain, those memories, that sorrow, you could lock it all away and revel in nothing but the destruction and money you make?
I'd say that sounds too good to be true. I think you're playing me. What's the play here?
Nope.
What's the scam?
No scam, no play. I see potential. You are not like those other buffoons. Not many people can slit a man's throat, take the gold from his pockets, and collect some gold for his head, and sleep at night with no problem. And when I see someone who can, well, I'm in no interest of passing them up. What I offer you is true, though there are drawbacks. If you make your way up, finish some contracts, show your worth, there is a ritual, a magic that will seal those memories away. And you can live free to do as you please with no guilt or torment of the past. Every bad thing done, simply locked away and forgotten, as if it never happened. But, of course, there will be time before you can do that. But if it's something that interests you, there is only one people who can do it. So join Zetarum and profit in shadow. She
What
offers her
else
hand.
can you...
Oh, go ahead.
I am not going to join that easily. This is the first time I've had you alone to talk about this group. So this means whatever you said out there, that's an earshot. You're going to say very little. The things that you don't want, the things that you want people to hear. I want to know what you don't want people to hear, other than that little locking away of the memories.
I mean, I'm pretty blunt, pretty honest. There's very few things our group, our faction won't do for gold. We have our limits, of course. We will not kill infants. We will not kill children. But 10 and up is fair game. There is a wickedness to that, of course, but some child emperors must not be allowed to live.
So, let's say there's a particular, maybe, like, elf who may be enslaving someone that I am looking for, that I need to find. Would your group be the one that I need to find, that used to find them?
Ah, I know who you speak of. I know who you are. I did my research while you slept last night. And the 4 people who you speak of, one of the 4 you speak of, each have a high-level contract. Nearly 1,000,000 coin for their head. And the person you speak of, well, they happen to have one of those 4 contracts. Everyone hates the leaders of the cults, after all.
Research, you say? Now, how did you get your hands on information like that? For just on a little insignificant person like myself. I'm not important.
Oh, you don't understand, do you? Do you know how many people escape the 4 cults to live with the brand that you have on your body?
How do you
One,
know the brand that I wear?
all of the cult members are branded. It is the way they keep their things in possession and check. They know that most are too afraid to leave, for the brand marks them forever a monster. So, most simply die with the brand on their body in the cult's chambers, or doing the cult's work. When one escapes, it is no small thing. The ripples and words that spread from your escape and from some of the escapes of people you don't even realize have changed how the cults act.
So
And she falls
you've got a way to be aware and notice the people that have been branded by certain cults without even seeing the brand itself.
Oh no,
Is
no,
that
no,
what you're
no.
saying?
No, no, no.
Because I'm very good at keeping mine hidden.
We cannot
I've been keeping
see.
mine
Oh
hidden.
no, I have not seen the brand, but the people
Then
who
how
are
did you
searching,
know?
the people who are searching for you are not subtle. They think that their power and their elemental princes give them immortality.
Hmm.
You are being hunted, little one, and if you wish to be hidden, we can help with that as well. Ergo, she's saying, just like the rest of the group, you're all being hunted by your respective cults, and they are actively looking for you. And the Zetarim have encountered multiple cultists who they've killed who had information that they were tracking you.
Hiding would be, let's say, the easy route. And I'm not one for the easy route. I want them dead.
Well,
And I want to be the one to do it.
that's exactly what we would like to offer you. The chance to kill people who you wish, and people who we wish for you to kill, and profit off of it. You can accept the contract for the person who you seek when the time comes when you have the power to do so. In the meantime, we will give you contracts, and you will fulfill them. You will be paid. It will be prompt. It will be swift. It will be simple.
Something tells me that you really want me to be a part of this group. Something about me intrigues you.
Well, sister, when 5 people walk into a place all unrecognized, and only one of them wears a hood, it's pretty clear who I need to give my attention to and who I should not bother with.
I have to say, you are rather convincing. But at the end of the day, I am purely a woman with one goal. And you seem to be able to help me get to that goal. So I say we have a deal. I will join.
A pleasure, and welcome, Zetarim. As she shakes your hand,
yeah.
and a symbol begins to appear on your door of the faction you have chosen. With that, we have reached the first breakpoint of or our only breakpoint of today. Anyone, if you need to now, please go ahead and do whatever you need to do. Return within 10 minutes, and we will continue with today's campaign.
Side note, this is why I always clarify often Zavala also wears a hood.
Well, yeah, but yours is to hide, not to be, a rogue. To be.
Yeah.
Like
There's a difference
I'm
in
not even
Uh,
in the most respectful way I can say this. Like even though I'm not a rogue, I'm an Illrigger, but how I've played my character from the beginning is I've been purposely
There you
putting
go.
her in corners of the room, purposely having her like in the shadows, out of the way. So I'm almost presenting myself to be consistently wanting to be hidden.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I
got split
I meant by
personality
that.
disorder.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're a tree hugger.
My character just deadass has split personality disorder. There's nothing else about it. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Next moment I'll be a
Yeah,
woman, and then the next after
idea
that I'll
is-
be a grown ass man. Oh, I'm gonna be so real with you. If it wasn't for the fact that my character was an old man, he would have joined the gauntlets. Every other variant of him would have joined the gauntlets except for this one.
I
Nah.
Well,
So
yeah.
let's
That's why he asked. Sorry. Go ahead, Imogen.
Yeah, I just want to ask, is it like, did you pick what factions specifically for what characters based on what characters we spoke to last session? Because like a lot of us, yeah, I was wondering that because a lot of us kind of like matched pretty well with the characters that we spoke to last session. So it kind of like felt a little bit kind of in a sense of like there was certain factions you wanted us to lean more towards, but like I didn't personally care about that anyway because like
Yeah.
first of all, dragon. It's a dragon. And I like dragons. And second of all, that's the rogue lady I spoke to last time, and she's got all these promises and shit. So, it works perfectly for my character. Of course I'm gonna go for that one. But yeah,
would've
dragon. It's a dragon.
I have no
Mm.
ties to any of these factions. I only talk to I talk to a guy that makes fish.
Well,
So it I think all of them would have picked Gauntlet except for this one because of the fact that the hatred and anger is still there, and that one is the most like that one speaks the most. So what I was originally gonna do before I made the grandpa form was that it was still gonna roll a 1d4, but the adult male would take up 2 slots because that one wants vengeance and it's his biggest one. So that one would have a higher like a higher chance of showing up, which would influence most of the emotions more. But I have a better idea now. Yeah. Blood for the blood god.
Mine would have been very
so,
hard. Like mine would have been
speaking of
very hard.
which,
Despite how my character is, like none of their 5 motives clicks with him because he doesn't care about any of those.
Real.
So
mm,
that's why, like, yeah, like Yeah, like the only possible way, like I would have picked a faction aside from that one I was going to pick was if my sister didn't want me to pick it. That was it, and that's why I specifically like fuck. Let's see what he does. That's why I asked the sword. Yeah.
Oh, I'm curious.
The guilt
I
trip.
am curious. You're not gonna send like Zavala or any member of the order after like somebody who stole bread to eat, like nothing like.
Not
Yeah, you
really.
picked the yeah, like you picked the wrong one.
I mean, the funny thing is, like I was telling everybody, are we still on break or can the video hear us? Oh well, the funny thing is, like, well, I mean, we did go over backstories. The funny thing is, like I was talking about, Zavala probably has the best chance of being a member of the Gauntlet because while yes, he is a member, ex-member of a cult, he was very low on the totem pole of the cult. You guys are all, hey, this is a child born of prophecy. Meanwhile, Zavala's like, I was going to the carnival with my family and they kidnapped me. Yeah. Hmm.
I was born
Yeah.
from a demon too, for the record.
Yeah.
Um,
That's what, yeah. 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 Of course. Yeah. That's what I'm
my
saying.
my cult leader thinks I'm dead too.
Yeah. I don't know. I just found it funny. Also, yeah.
During a massive
Also,
storm.
I do necessarily
You cut out.
the fact that they don't necessarily have to align with our morality, right? So like we don't need to follow the contracts to the letter. Like we can let certain people get away. Like if, say, for instance, to use the bread analogy again, if for whatever reason they're like, "Hey, Zavala, go find that person that stole bread to feed homeless children and kill them or bring them back," if Zavala lets them go, there's nothing to tell the faction. Oh shit, he let him go. He could just be like, "I couldn't find him." Oh, okay. I'm curious as to what the factions will give us and what the contracts will be. Good, good. Okay.
I'm ready.
Oh, where are we
I'm
writing
ready.
this down?
Uh,
Okay.
oh,
Um,
I guess we should also put organizations down on our character sheets, huh? Mr. Good.
Hmm. Yep. Yep. Got it. Okay.
I am medium. Yeah.
Sage, you ready?
see.
All right, you are given.
I am given
1 second. You are
one
given
Mississippi.
a jar with an earworm. It's all one word. EARWORM. Earworm. It's an uncommon item.
Oh, wait. Uh, are we supposed to add this in D&D Beyond?
Yes, you add this to your D&D Beyond.
Hmm.
It's not showing that in my thing.
I have, like I said, it's all one word. EARWORM.
You have to go manage inventory and then search it up by the filter at the top.
I have.
It's not sure. Let me try.
Because I see that I have access to it, so you should all have access to it.
If I type in jar.
No, it's just earworm. It's literally just earworm.
I'm searching up ear and nothing's coming up.
That's so weird. Am I spelling it wrong?
Are you sure? It's
right?
what? So one sec, Orphan. What it might be is it's a custom content thing that you've got
No,
and
it's a
content
real.
sharing.
No, it's an Eberron Rising of the Last War item. It's from a book.
Yeah, so it might
Yeah,
be.
wait,
So
yeah,
what
mine
I'm
isn't actually either.
saying, yes,
You should-
what it might be is the custom content. Sometimes the sharing can be a bit iffy and not shared to other players, so you have to like turn it off and put it back on again, and it might show up then.
Oh, I have an idea. Hold up.
So I would turn off the content sharing, then turn it back on, have everyone reload, and then see if it works.
It's even
Like
if
they just need to reload D&D Beyond.
It'll D&D Beyond takes way too long. It'll be like an hour before it actually refreshes. What I'll do instead is, instead of the earworm, look up Eldritch Claw. It's 2 words. Eldritch Claw. It's Eldritch Claw tattoo. It's a tattoo.
Mine's not popping up either, though. That's the thing.
Okay, I got Eldritch Claw tattoo.
You see that? Okay, she gives you a vial of black ink. Then when you open the vial and pour it onto your skin, it will become the Eldritch Claw tattoo.
Do I add to equipment or backpack?
You can do either. It will. That's like depending on like if you want to actually use it yet, or if you're gonna hold on to it and wait to use it. If you even want to use it, you of course don't have to. None of you have to use any of these items I'm giving you.
Quickly as well, Orphan, what's the name of the faction I joined?
Dessarin.
How do you spell that?
ZHENTARIM.
Armor of the Fallen
Yeah.
isn't popping either.
That's okay. Like I said, it's fine. Oh, your item's not popping up?
Yeah.
What did I give you again?
Armor of the Fallen.
Ah, it's not showing up either. Son of a bitch.
Uh,
Alright, hold on.
I'm gonna like try and refresh my.
Leafeon, are you here?
Because I know,
He's still
just
not
trying to
here?
remember, Alpha had this issue before, and he turned off content sharing and back on, and it did just fix the issue. So, like I said, I don't. That's the only thing I can think you can try.
By the way, whenever you're ready, Leaf is here. He's just eating, so he doesn't want to turn on his mic.
Okay, cool. Leafeon, I've got your item when you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Leafeon, you are given the Efficient Quiver. Look it up. It's an uncommon item. Okay? Is he able to find it?
Yep, he got it.
All right, cool. All right. Hibiki, instead of what I said, you are going to take... One
Where are
second.
you going? By the way, I take it my mic sounds absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
Yeah, I was
Sounds like
just making
normal.
sure. Yeah, because I'm a lot bigger of a distance away from it than I am usually. So
Yeah, no, it sounds like you're right where you're where you always are. But like you're
that's
not.
crazy because I didn't change any of my mic settings, so that's crazy.
It might just be the room.
Yeah, maybe.
Trying to find items that I can give that you'll actually have access to. Who hasn't got an item yet?
I think it's just me.
Just Zavala and
I lied.
Who else?
Hibiki.
You and who else? Hibiki and who else?
Me.
So
And that's it, I
just
think.
you two? Okay, cool.
Are you okay, girl?
Oh, Leaf says he is the armor that you're trying to give to Dragon.
He does?
You have to go to the OG one where we made where we made our characters.
Ah, see, that might
Oh,
be why I have access to it, but you guys don't, because I'm still in a lot of those
Oh.
groups.
Yeah, that's probably why.
All right. So yeah, if you want to do that, Hibiki, if you want to leave the campaign, join that other campaign, get the item, and then come back, you can do that. And then Zavala.
Yes.
You are given the Parapet of Health.
Okay.
P-E-R-I-A-P-T. I don't. It's so hard to read this. P-E-R-I-A-P-T. Yeah. P-E-R-I-A-P-T of health. Do you see it?
One moment. P-E-R-I-A-P-T.
Yeah.
What book is it? Yeah, I got it.
Basic rules. Yeah, you should have access. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I got it.
You are given that. All right, and then Hibiki, are you doing that to get that item I gave you, or do you want me to just give you something else?
Yeah, no, I'm doing it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, then you have all been given the items from your respective faction. A gift from them to you. Oh, except one more person, Oros. You are given one item extra. Add Oros to your inventory. A bag of beans.
You and these damn beans. Quick question. Am I taking legacy or just the wondrous item? I want to be fair. Legacy, all it does is make you immune to disease or suppress a disease you already have.
The new one.
The wondrous item,
Yeah,
okay.
the Wondrous.
Cool.
Yeah, I was going to say mine's Wanderers, so I feel like yours should be as well.
Yeah.
Cool. It does.
All right,
Oh
so
no.
Leafeon, bag of beans.
Bro, I'm so comfy. I've made this area so comfy. I could sleep here.
Oh, every session you can re-roll. Leafeon, by the way.
What you looking at, bitch? Get to
Quick
your
question.
cushion. Go on. Get comfy.
How many items can we attune to, and how does attunement work? Like, how fast is it?
You are all given you were told to meet with Mortem after you were done handling your business, so you all have time to attune to your items now if you need to.
Well, I'm asking, is it instantaneous for hours? What are we looking at?
Usually it takes 10 minutes to attune to an item, I believe.
Okay, and how many can we attune to? Is it only 3?
Yeah, 3 at a time.
Then I have a conundrum. So I'll just go see Morden.
This is why I avoid attunement items unless they're like really fucking good.
Yeah, so
Because
here's
you can get some really good attunement items down the line, so if you rely on ones you get like at the beginning, like
yeah.
it can put you in such a situation.
No, he just puts the parapet in his pocket and floats over the morning and waits.
Attunement would be such a ball ache if it didn't take an hour to attune.
Well, in these campaigns, it takes 10 minutes apparently.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
I'm used to it being a fucking hour.
Yeah, I'm used to it being like 4 hours.
All right, is everyone back and ready to continue now?
Indeed.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
Let us go ahead and continue. As each of you are given your special uncommon item gifted to you from your faction, you take your time, or you don't, to attune to it. You learn what the item does. You figure out how it works, experimenting with it a bit. After doing so, you all gather at the very front of the building, where Mortem stands at the exit, waiting for you all. Zavala, you're the first to arrive. Not able to attune to your item, you quickly make your way. As you see Mortem, he looks to you with a smile. Ha! Good to see ya. I'm happy to see you join the faction. I've got the first contract here for you all. I'm just waiting for the rest of your group.
While we wait, I have a question, sir.
Please, shoot.
The contracts we get from the guild and the contracts we get from our factions, I trust they will never be opposed.
Usually it shouldn't be a problem, though there are a guild or two that don't give us warning when they give us when giving their faction members an assignment that may conflict with our goals here at the Misters Guild. Though it rarely happens, and it only happens to those in the Dessarin or the Lord's Alliance Guild.
Yeah, I heard about them. Tried to warn my team, but they didn't want to listen. Who cares?
To be
How
fair,
will
the
we
guild,
get?
the respective factions are still strong, profitable, and powerful, but of course, morality is one to be swayed.
I suppose for some. How do we get contracts from our factions?
They
Do
will
you hand
reach out
those
to
up?
you, either via messenger crows or via the recruiters who have all spoken to you already.
Mm,
Ah,
seems like
Zephyr! It's good to see you joining as he sees you approach from behind Zavala. And of course, our buddy Oros too. Good to see you both here.
You never gave me my porridge, you bastard!
I've got it right here. I knew you were gonna say that as he walks up to you, still holding a bowl of piping hot fish porridge as he hands it to you.
Hey, my porridge!
I would like to
He
say
just gulped it.
they made eggs for breakfast today and had to make you a bowl just for yourself.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
All right, it seems you're already senile. Moving on. All right, good to see you, Hibiki. Thank you for joining us. I think we're just waiting for one last member. Where is that darned Imogen? As your ears begin to twitch, Imogen, and you sneeze, your name having been said, looking to aim as she looks to you and she says, "Well, now that the deal is done, I must be on my way. Enjoy the gift, and I will have your first job soon." As she begins to step into the shadows, disappearing into the black.
I'm going to I think at this point, I'm just going to leave the room.
All right, leaving the room, you find the rest of your allies have all disappeared. You can't seem to find any of them. And approaching
I go
Gwendolyn,
here, I go over there.
as you walk past Gwendolyn, her eyes catches yours. She can tell you're lost. Oh, Imogen, if you're looking for your friends, your party members, they're speaking to Mortem at the exit of the guild. I believe he has your first contract and is ready to send you all on your first job.
Oh, of course, no one came to find me to tell me. Just proves my point. They cannot be trusted. Thank you for letting me know.
Of course.
You just hear in like the background, just like Oros just calling to her, "Come here, kitty, 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 come here."
As
I
Imogen
slap him on the back of the head.
approaches through the hall, yeah, you get jump scared by her, Oros, as you quickly turn around. You were looking on the ground, just just randomly looking for the cat, calling as if it's an actual cat, and she slaps you in the back of the head, scaring the shit out of you. As you jump,
Take
turning
1d4 damage.
around.
No, I'm joking.
You bitch! Pocket sand.
Pocket sand. A tiny little bit of dust and lint comes flying from his hand. There's barely any though, so it quickly just falls to the ground, nowhere near you.
Oh man.
Looks like you're out of pocket sand. You need to re-up.
Oh man. Let me
Wow!
look in the mirror.
Now that all of you have gathered today, let me give you your job. Let's see here. What do we have for you all? What do we have for you all today? All right. It seems that over by Lance Rock, not even 30-minute walk from here, you can actually see it from one of the roads, that there are whispers of darkness. Some members of Red Larch have reported seeing skeletons and zombies roaming around the rock at night. This is very disconcerting, as most of the cultists don't usually work in necromancy. It appears there is a separate individual causing these problems. You are all to head to Lance Rock and investigate, and upon discovering the source of the problem, handle it in any way that the group sees fit. as long as it causes no more skeletons and zombies to be a problem. Do you all accept this quest?
Before I
Well,
say for myself, I have to ask: have there been any casualties?
So far, no, but the fact that there are zombies and skeletons means that whoever is bringing them back to life is at least killing people or digging up the graves of the dead.
You sound scared,
Yes.
little fairy.
Collecting information is not fear. Or charging in without information is stupidity, young man.
Ah,
If you say
it
so.
seems us little ones think alike, as I agree with you, feller. Ha ha ha. I am more than happy to take the job, as long as the rest of my friends here are too.
I'll take it. I'm in.
can someone take me to the prayer room?
Prayer room. If you're looking for the temple, it's out in the streets. You can find it. It's not too far from here.
Man,
Well, moving on from you, old man who really creeps me out every time I talk to you. Everybody else. Nothing, buddy. Don't worry about it.
it's like,
Is everyone else going to? What? No, uncalled for. Is everyone else going to accept the job, or do I have to find some other people to handle this business?
I'll accept the job.
Thank you.
I accept.
Thank you. Finally, you two, old man and pretty one. Are you two joining or no?
what?
Jesus Christ.
There's a pretty woman? Where?
You look to your right and you see Zephyr.
That thing?
Oh!
A little lacking in the rear side, but
Oh!
solid 7. Maybe.
Maybe.
Anyways, what was that about zombies? Oh,
Zephyr! Are you gonna just take that? Oh! You gonna let him get away with that?
When
Told
I'm
you
done with you, you won't have a rear end, fucker. Jesus.
I don't know what
Okay.
you're talking about. I look pretty good. He pulls out his little pocket mirror and just stares at it. Uh-oh. I think I feel something happening.
Go to the bucket.
And you
Go to
feel
the fucking bucket.
you feel
want me
your
to...
you feel your anus loosening a bit.
What?
It feels like shit's about to drop from your butt, but then you feel your body warming, changing. Roll me a d4.
3.
I really was hoping you rolled a 4 because I was gonna actually just have you shit your
You
pants.
make me shit
I
myself?
was
Yeah, I
gonna
figured.
make you shit your pants.
I was praying I didn't get that one.
As you look in the mirror and your body rapidly begins to change, your skin tightening, almost de-aging, your muscles growing, your height expanding. As everyone around you sees you also rapidly changing into your current form. Please reveal it.
What the fuck? Where am I?
Child got younger.
He
Older?
like turns around and just looks at you.
Don't you mean he got
What do you...
older? He was a child
He's already
originally.
in. Yeah, but he was in his 80s like 10 seconds ago.
He's a shift up. Moving on. Do you accept the contract?
The contract? What? Where am I?
Fuck this.
Then
Oh my
suddenly
god.
everything begins to come to you, Leafeon, like a foggy haze.
Yeah.
The memories of you in your older form. As it's very
Oh.
slow. It's like seeing the world through the actual eyes of an elderly person. The memories are foggy, hazy, but you kind of get the gist of what they're talking about. You remember at least the lowdown.
Killing the undead? Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll join.
Oh, thank God! And of course, lastly, you, Blondie, will you also be joining or leaving?
I guess I'll be joining.
Ah, very well, very well. If I remember correctly from what I saw yesterday, you should be perfect for handling the undead. It seems to be your wheelhouse. Very well, here you all are, as he walks up to each and every one of you, handing you a paper parchment with your contract information on it. It reads plainly, Lance Rock Contract. Head to Lance Rock, where there have been sightings of zombies and skeletons. Upon figuring out the source of these abominations, you are to vanquish the abominations and to either slay their source or convince their source to leave. Discretion is left to you. As he looks to you all, he gives a clap of his hands. Very well, with that, I will be on my way. I have many duties to handle here at the Misters Guild, and I must not be kept waiting. Please return to me within the next day or two, having completed the contract. And in the meantime, good night and good luck. As he turns around, and he quickly makes his way back into the guild hall. As all of you look to each other, what do you all do?
You guys are so goofy. I'm gonna get this done over with.
So,
He's gonna start
you
walking
guys
out.
are okay with me scouting, yes?
When we get there.
Yes, when we get there. Of course, when we get there. I'll scout, see what I can find.
Why
What
would
time
we
of day?
scout? I think it's very obvious what we have to kill. Just get rid of it.
No, yes, but we need to know where it is. We can't charge in, get around it. Okay, all right. I
You
can
wanna
see
bet?
this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Carry on. And he'd sort of just float next to Imogen, actually. And he just sort of looks at her and he's like, Are you okay?
I am fine.
You seem emotional.
You seem like you need a punch to the face.
You've proven my point. Why are you so aggressive?
If you punch him in the face, I'll give you a snack.
Done. Can I
He
punch him in
punches
the
me in the
face?
Zavala, having heard this interaction, I assume would quickly fly into the air out of your reach, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
As he just kind of flies around from above you all, looking down, not being able to be punched in the face.
Oh, I'll get you. Don't you worry, I'll do it when you least expect it.
You're the first woman
These
to
are
threaten me
such
with a good
problems.
time.
Regardless, you need not to worry about me. I am not emotional. I just want to get the job done. I have no interest into getting to know any of you.
While we sitting around waiting and talking.
Floating towards
Exactly.
the he just starts floating in the direction they're supposed to go and he's like, Well, do keep up. Walking people.
I don't even see where your character is. I don't. What the fuck happened? Where did fucking Zavala go?
Brute sat on him.
Oh,
Oh, Brood's on top of him. Ah, that's so
Yeah.
funny. That's so funny. No wonder I can't find him. Ha 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 ha.
He was hiding in
That's-
Brood's cloak the entire time.
All right. As all of
Tiny
you,
fairy uses dwarf cloak.
as all of you talking to each other as you begin to venture down, exiting the Red Larch town, the town of Red Larch. As you guys continue to bicker and banter, making your way through the town's streets, you exit Red Larch, and you make your way down the road. And we have a scene change. One second. Here we are. All right, you are all leaving Red Larch. One second. Let me just get the thing I need. Here we go. Venturing down the long road leaving Red Larch, it takes you only about 30 to 45 minutes to reach Lance Rock. As you leave you can see clear as day from Red Larch the Lance Rock. It's a narrow 25-foot base gray rock that leans eastward at a 60-degree angle. It is so large, so different than its surrounding terrain that you can see it clear as day from leaving Red Larch. As you all approach the Lance Rock, you notice not too far from it, there is a bush. It's a few hundred feet south of the stone is a ravine choked with brush. A trail leads into the brush, and you see at the entrance of that trail there is a sign in common. It reads, "Come no closer, lest you catch the disgusting plague that afflicts me, the Lord of Lance Rock." As you all approach Lance Rock and the brush that is not too far from it, what do you all do?
Oh, that's interesting.
Zavala
Oh,
just
guessing,
floating towards the Lancelot.
guessing this is the place.
And he's going straight in. Scouting be
What
damned,
type
right?
of plane is
Just gonna walk directly into it.
it?
All right, one moment.
What time of day is it? Is it nighttime,
It
morning,
is
afternoon?
morning.
Like
The very,
in the morning,
very beginning.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Good, good.
After a little while of walking, I'm going to turn into the kitsune and then just start like kind of sneaking my way into it and using the grass as like a slight protection.
Okay.
I'm lurking.
All right.
One could say,
Do you all follow him?
Do indeed.
All
"Oh,
right.
I'm probably keeping pace with him."
Okay. All right. As you continue down the trail, you find your way to a cave mouth. There is another warning sign with the exact same message posted at its opening. You can feel the stench of death emanating from the cave. Do you all wish to enter inside?
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally.
I mean,
I'm gonna turn back into the human form and just start walking in with a firebolt. Or not firebolt. I think it's just create flame.
is there anything kind of like unusual or like worth noticing other than the sign?
Other than the sign and the
Like, like
actual...
look at like if I look inside the cave using dark vision, do I like see anything?
Yes. Looking inside the cave with dark vision, you see darkness. A mist of black clouding your sight.
I'll see that too then.
It is magical darkness. Yes. Anyone with darkness, dark vision, it is halved in this magical darkness. So,
Damn it.
you can
I
still
don't
see
know how dark
forward,
vision.
but you can only see half what you normally can see.
Wait a minute.
Before we go in, because the fear wouldn't just like blindly walk in a freaking cave. Zafir is kind of going to like look at her surroundings, and then she's going to pray to Vecna and ask him to guide her into the darkness.
You get no response from Vecna, but you never do. You know this to be the way of Vecna's followers, to have
Yeah.
blind faith in the darkness, to lead in death. And
I
in
actually.
that
Okay, go ahead.
silence, in that silence, you feel the comfort of Vecna's death. You know the silence is his way of answering, and it speaks volumes. As you venture forth inside of the Necromancer's cave.
Can I draw my sword, by the way?
Oh, yeah. You draw your sword and it
Yeah,
starts emanating light.
my sword. Yes.
While everyone does that, I'm going to cast Dancing Lights.
I don't know what that does. You can just say that.
Dancing Lights?
Yeah, it's a
You
Explain
create
it.
up to 4 torch-sized lights within range, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs that hover in the air for the duration. You can also combine the 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size. Whichever form you choose, each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius. Bonus reaction, you can move the lights up to 60 feet to a new spot. A light must be within 20 feet of another light created by this spell, and the light winks out of it exceeds the spell's range.
So he summons magical lights that will help to clear the view and to make it easier to see
Yeah.
as you enter inside of the Necromancer's cave.
I'm just going to do it as a medium humanoid creature.
All right. The cave mouth opens into darkness from which a breeze blows, carrying the faint odor of death. Inside is a natural cave, its floor and ceiling uneven. Passing leads to the west, narrowing as it proceeds. And as you all enter the darkness, we reach the end of today's session. I hope all of you beautiful people that watching at home have enjoyed. If you did and haven't already, please make sure to tap that notification bell so you're alerted every single time we upload or go live. Make sure to smash that sub button, join the Orphan Guild if you haven't already, and of course, tap that like button and leave a comment down below about your favorite part of today's episode, or just chat with us in the comments. We'd love to see your feedback and hear from you guys. I've been your host, the D&D Orphan, signing off to all of you beautiful people at home. Yes? What was that?
I have the golden dice and I didn't get to use it.
When that happens, you continue to hold on to it until combat until the party encounters combat. So because the party did not encounter combat today, you will hold on to it for next session.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like if I didn't get to use it, I just
No,
pass
no,
it on to someone
it's
else.
only
That's fine.
specifically for combat. So the golden dice only begins to glow when combat happens. If you don't use it within combat because you didn't get a nat 20, you do still have to pass it on. But that's only when combat activates. All right.
Okay.
With that being the case, all of you venturing into the cave, ready for the next episode. Please, everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
See y'all, Friends Guild.
And we will see all of you in the next episode of the Princes of Apocalypse. Until then, good night and good luck. Peace.